Watch this. So this is God. What did God do for humans? What's the makeup of a man? A human, a man, woman, child, whatever, right? Mankind is a spirit. All right. So let's go. Let's see. Job chapter 32, verse 8. Job 32, verse 8. Watch. Job 32. Look at verse 8. Look at what he says here. All right. But there is a spirit in every single human. There's a spirit inside of you. And the breath, the spirit of the Almighty, gives him understanding. That is, gives him a soul. Understanding comes from where? Comes from the same place that God have his understanding. You see that? Here's your body right here, the man part. Here's your soul, the understanding part. And God says, you are a spirit. Now, let's go look at another one. Numbers 16. Now watch this. What verse is it? I'm going to go straight there. Verse 22. Number 16, verse 22. Look at this. And Moses and Aaron fell on their faces and said, O God, the God of the spirits of all flesh. So if anybody have flesh, there's a spirit inside of them. There's a spirit inside of every animal. There's a spirit inside of every fish. There's a spirit inside of every angel. And each one of us have a body and a soul that is fashioned by God. The spirit of every creature is its life. The soul controls the thoughts, the emotions, all the things, the thinking. It controls, it's the control rod. The body simply does what the soul and the spirit commands it to do. Now, let's go back. Look at this. Mankind is a spirit. His spirit, though, it's invisible, it's immortal, but it was created. Unlike God, whose spirit self-exists, that's not man. God, we just read, created the spirit of mankind and of the angels. But I'm going to stick with mankind. I don't want to get caught up in the angels right now. Now, because he is created by God, he is solely dependent upon God to give him all the resources necessary to continue to live. He cannot live apart from his creator. Absolutely needs him. The breath of God gives. Look at that again, friends. So who is in control here? Who's in control? Look at what he says. Is the spirit of this man in control? No, that is not what this says. It says the Almighty does something. He gives, and he continues to give. He gives to the just and the unjust, the righteous and the unrighteous, the holy and the unholy, those who obey and those who don't obey. You say, what? Yes, friend, the sun shines on each one of us. Everyone gets food, everyone gets water. So, yes, everything about your life, whether you're a believer or non believer, you receive it from God. So, we never stop depending on God. This is the only part of you. This is extremely important, friends. I cannot express this enough. This right here, your human spirit, is the only part of you that can actually sin. You mean my body can't sin? No. You mean my mind, my soul can't sin? No. No. God is not punishing. In the end of time, when God starts punishing sinners, do he punish the sinner's body? Of course not. The sinner's body goes back to dust. So, no, he's not punishing the sinner's body. Can the sinner's soul feel pain? No. This is the real you. This is the only part of you that can communicate with God, and it is the only part of you that God communicates with. That's it. He doesn't communicate with your mind because God isn't a mind. He doesn't communicate with your body because God is not a body. What is God? God is spirit. He's the God of the spirits of all flesh. He's the creator of the flesh. But he's the God of the spirits that reside in the flesh.